Hello there, welcome fellow Supercard Warriors, MyTyme here, episode 2 on season 2 of WWE Supercard. Now it is just gone 4 AM in the morning, so good morning to you all, and don't ask me why I'm still awake, it's just the way I am. The event is over, Ryback stormed it. I did a little previous video just showing you my struggle towards the end of me trying to get into a tier, although I already did have the card locked up. And I'm now going to go in. I've just claimed my reward. Haven't played anything. I'm just going to share with you guys what's happened. So I come down, and as you see here, I'm now ranked 1009. Now, I have seen this and I've had a chance to calm down and mellow out, so you're not going to get the completely X-rated version of what happened when I saw this, bearing in mind that I thought I finished 985 when the event was over, and I had it come up on the screen here. There's a few expletives, but it did feel like they just pulled my pants down and fucked me in the arse and basically said, unlucky. You know, I got meat hook clotheslined, shell shots, I'm just laying in the middle of the floor saying, all that for nothing. Now, yes, I did still get the Ryback card, but I put the time in and the effort at the end to try and get that support, that legendary support, and I thought I'd actually got it, but they decided to say, no twat, you're going to make you think you've got it, and then we're going to tell you to fuck off. So and literally that is what they've done. You click on view stats, you click on leaderboard, and there you go, it shows me the place that I thought I was, 985, but now it's updated all the points and whatever bullshit it wants to do, and I'm no longer in it, so I finished outside. Now I can only feel for those of you that had this happen to you, that got for the 2,150 mark and will say 2148 or 2137 or even maybe 2130s and lower, who thought, phew, I've got the card, and once it's done it's 15 minutes calculating this and that, stuck it to you. So yeah, I'm not going to be the only person in this situation, there's going to be a few of us, and I just feel for you guys. I said I didn't play this game anywhere near as much as I could have. I played it for a little bit on Thursday. Friday I was out with a girlfriend all night and that, and I literally didn't play. Saturday I had work, didn't really play a little bit. Today I went to my parents, stayed there for a few hours. I could have got back miles earlier, I didn't bother to, and then I did a grind from about 9:30 to 2 AM, and yeah, so it wasn't that difficult. I mean, I'm going to guess, and this is only a guess for me. Please, if you know the exact figures, let me know. But I'm going to guess 2150 for rank in terms of being able to get yourself the Ryback card. If I got just over 4,000 and I'm basically 1,000th kind of thing, I reckon you probably needed half those points. 2,000 would have got you the Ryback card. And for those of you that maybe don't want to spend any money in the game, that's not a lot. If you were to play for 2 hours a day, well, in fact you probably need 10 hours. Say if you did, it's about 50 bouts an hour I reckon you can get away with if you're playing. Probably takes a minute or so about, and the odd time you do refresh, you're doing something else, so you get 50 an hour. You should be able to do that without too much trouble at +3s, not +5s. I'm saying at +3, so you're going to win every game. Then that would be 150 points for an hour, 10 hours over the course of the 4 days, get you 1,500 points. Add in some title matches for double points, that you could be about 1,700 points, I reckon. Now, if you're capable of doing some +5 points in there, if you can get that 2,000 mark, you've got to be there or thereabout for getting this card. If you can do +5s from the beginning, that's going to yield 2,500 points, and I'm pretty sure that'll definitely get you the card. So not too much really needed in comparison to, I think, what I've heard from other people and other channels, that the original PCC in season 1, which I didn't really get to play, I think only was ever involved in one PCC and ranked like 25,000th or something stupid. This is nowhere near as bad. Now, so I used the bouts and I put a lot less time in because of things that went on. So I reckon to have gotten a top 550, and please again, if you did that, let me know your points and I can actually give you guys a proper example. But 6,000 points are in the top there's like 6,800 or so, 6,050 or something for the top 50. 50th is around there. I can show you even now. We scroll down to the bottom. That's what a twat. I tell you, I'm still pissed off with this. Okay, if you want to have got in the top 50, you would have needed 6,800, something around there. Okay, what have we got? 44, 46, 48. Okay, yeah. So if you had got 60, let's say 67, 6,700, you'd have made it in the top 50. Now, bear that in mind. Excuse me. Okay, top 50. So you need 500 places below this. Now, obviously, they're going to get more bunched up, but I honestly reckon if I've got 4,000 points roughly, and I'm in 1,000th, just making the maths easier, I reckon to have got in the top 550, you'd have only needed to have got around 5,000, probably 5,500 to get it. Somewhere around there. 6,000 points should definitely get it. 5,500 is going to put you in the border mark, and that wouldn't have been hard to do. For me, that would have probably been another 2 hours of play from what I did play. Because then I was doing double point bounce. If I could have carried on a double point bounce and got 2 hours or so, I was winning most of the plus 10s in the end. I could have got myself probably 1,000, 1,200 points probably in that time. Would have put me on the border mark, I think, 550, 200. I'd have been around there, and obviously if I was closer, then I would have put more effort in. But anyway, yeah, please let me know if you got fucked like I did, so I don't feel quite. Well, I still feel bad, and I feel bad for you. But at least I think there's a little group of us now. Feeling like you're the only one on your own, you feel like you're sat in a corner and everyone's laughing at you. You know, you look around over your shoulder and they throw a fucking tomato at you or something. So that's where we're at. So what have I done with this? Well, gone to my exhibition deck and I've put Ryback back in. Now this is going to be my deck and how I'm going to play. Now you're going to see a number of Rybacks come up in people's profiles. Obviously I'm not getting any at the moment, as they start to claim their awards and we'll start to using. Now what I'm going to recommend to those players who don't have the beefy decks like myself, my deck at the moment has been greatly improved thanks to my pro ultra rare Brie Bella, and once again I got her as the 2000 Diva reward, and I got her as just a random pull. I've only got 2 ultra rare Diva cards, both her. She's helped a massive amount. She'll be good for this whole epic level, for epic plus, probably epic plus as well, because she's going to be better than any standard epic Diva. She just won't be obviously a pro epic Diva or a legendary Diva. Unless she procs, she might be a legendary Diva, but apart from that she isn't. But she's going to do fine for now, and she doesn't tag with Naomi, but I've managed to get rid of that kind of -5 incompatibility. So she's going to be great. She's helped me so much to get the plus 10s in the event, and I'm keeping this taker in for now. The reason I'm doing that is because I've now got 2 Seth Rollins, like all you guys, but I can only do Seth Rollins if I drop down a tier, because he's going to drop me into Ultra Rare Plus Plus. And if I do that, then I'm going to have a pool coming up soon, I reckon. I've played quite a lot of games in Epic now. I'm over 3,000, and I don't know when it's going to be, but I don't want it to be an ultra. I want to, try and get another epic pull. So this is my strategy and what I'm going to advise all you guys to do. If I get Ryback and I bung him full of training and get him up to, I'll show you basically. If I come here and I go improve and I get him up to level 20, then he's going to probably be close to 750 in some stat, probably power close to 750, if not 750. Toughness 700ish, speed 700ish, charisma 690, something like that. Who knows? Those kind of ballpark. And he's going to be by far my best card, and he'll get close to pushing me up towards the Epic Plus tier. Possibly could push me into it. I don't know, but he's going to be close to doing it. What I'm then going to find is I'm going to be playing better decks, and I'm going to have like these people who have the Undertaker card, one good card, a legendary card in my deck, which is a strong card that will probably win the match it plays, probably. But then the rest of my deck will lag behind and I'm going to lose my matches. Now the fact that I have the Ultra Rare Diva helped me, because it will give me a good chance in a Diva match. So maybe I can win with Ryback and win if a Diva match comes in. It doesn't matter that the rest of my male counterparts are lagging behind. But most likely, especially if I get 2 males to begin with, he's not going to be compatible with me at the moment, so it's going to be bad for the tag team. I'm relying on a single, and also relying on not coming on against another Ryback or an Undertaker or a Sting, which both of those cards will probably beat him. So if I do that, yes, I'm going to improve my deck, but I'm probably going to lose a lot more games along the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave him in like this and play him, and let him get his 30 games and naturally build up his points. Once he builds up those points, I'll then take out Undertaker, I'll put in my Seth, level him up to the max, let him play. So it's going to keep me in the epic tier, maybe towards the bottom, but it's going to keep me in it, still give me the chance to get my epic pull, and it's going to get me to be able to get my Seth into an ultra rare, and then I can load onto Ryback, put my whole team probably into epic plus, but then Ryback is going to be better, but I've still got 3 or 4 male cards behind him that can back it up, and my 2 epics, which are Dean Ambrose and Stone Cold. If I'm lucky enough to put an epic in the time doing this and it's a duplicate, then that will go straight in. So I'm going to try and keep my deck balanced, and that's what I recommend with you guys. And I'll just go and play a game here and just see if it actually works. So I'm now in the epic tier, so I'm going to pick somebody, Haber, whatever his name is here, which is Ultra Rare Plus Plus. So overall, my combined stat points for all my team are greater than his. That's why I'm in epic and he's to an Ultra Rare. But let's see what happens. So toughness and charisma, I know both my Shawn Michaels and my Miz can proc in charisma, but I'm going to go for the tag team here and keep Shawn Michaels because he's better overall, and I should win this, and I'm going to go 1-0 up. Now the idea is to try and train Ryback in this, so if I get I will use the proc, but hopefully I should win this still, even with the negative. Yep. Okay, now you see this guy here, he hasn't got that supersonic power card, which is going to ruin me in the game. So I can pretty much come out here and touch wood, win my games. And this is what I recommend most of you do if you're going to play through, especially if you're in a tier. Maybe you're in the ultra rare tier, maybe Ryback will imbalance your team. If that's the case and you're close to a pull, then I'd say leave him out until you get your pull and then bring him in, or dumb your deck down with him. So you bring him in and take out another card. So you basically would do something like what I'll show you in just a second, which is what some people do in the top tiers. So let's say, for example, you want to use your Ryback, but he's now making your deck too strong in terms of he's okay, but the rest of it is weak in comparison. You go to a card that you don't need, and like here, I would swap out Undertaker and put in any common card, and it's dropped me down to Ultra Rare Plus Plus. Now I'm never going to use this Shawn Michaels, and what I'm going to do is, unless I'm very unlucky, the only time I'm going to use him is if there's 2 male tag matches, in which case I should win one and probably lose one, but then I hope to win with the Divas, or just 3 tag matches, and if that happens, I hope to win the Divas, potentially win my first male tag match and lose the one with him. But what he's done is he's now brought my deck down, meaning that I can keep my strong Ryback card in to pretty much win every solo match, which he should do, which will put me plus 1 game. I've only got to win 1 game out of my Divas and the other 2 guys. So this tactic, fine. Then I say, yep, no problems. Bring in Ryback. You've gone from Ultra Rare Plus Plus, say, down into Ultra Rare. Excuse me. You're in Ultra Rare now, for example, but you want to be in Ultra Rare Plus Plus. But when you went into that, putting Ryback into your strong team, you found you were losing too many games. So you take a player out, put them in, puts you into the bottom part of the Ultra Rare Plus Plus, or into the top part of the Ultra Rare, so you're still kind of where you want to be, but your team is like more balanced. You just obviously got a card in there which you're not going to use. So I'm just going to play a couple of games and just see how how this pans out, because I might need to change it myself. As I said, I'm not doing that because it would take me out of ultra rare. Now it'd take me out of epic and put me in ultra rare plus plus. I did try putting in maybe I should have. I would have lost anyway without proc. I did try putting in my Seth Rollins, but no, I won't use the thing. I did try putting in my Seth Rollins, but he wasn't enough to get me back into epic. He's towards the top of ultra rare plus plus, but still far enough away that I need to get him trained up maximum and probably get him played all these games before he might just push me in, or he's going to push me into it once Ryback's played the games and he's also played, then I might just scrape into it. So he'll probably come in eventually for this taker, but I'm going to have to probably get 100 games in between the two of them before I'm going to have them both in the same team. So yeah, let me know, please let me know how the event went for you. Did you get what you wanted? What were you after? 2100, there's quite a lot of Rybacks. There's also, it looks like a lot of the, should I say, maybe casual players could have had a good chance of getting this card if you were willing or able to put in a bit of time. So I'd expect to see a number of people who maybe are in the ultra rare category. Like I was just before the event started, I only got into epic during the event. I expect to see quite a few people with the Ryback card in their decks, where I think in past PCC, especially in season 1, it was only really people that were in the epic plus plus and legendary tiers that got those cards, and the people with the decks and the guys that were playing a lot, your kind of average gamer who was going to maybe try for an event was just going to get crushed still. Where this time there should be a number of people who, like myself, have never got an event card before, but were able to put that little bit of time in and are able to come out with the card. So it means that the next card we're probably going to get is going to be a, is it Road to Glory? We just had Ring Domination, probably Road to Glory with Ryback again. Now that's something I'm probably not going to get, so yeah, I can't see myself doing that. For me, it'd be good if they had a week's break and put some other reward in, so that I'd have a chance to get my deck up to epic plus, and maybe have a chance in a Road to Glory or something like that. But if it comes out on Thursday then and Ryback's the card, then I'm not proing this. This isn't getting proed, unfortunately, so it's kind of all for a waste. But because he won't get used later on if he's not proed, like when you hit the legendary tier. But it's nice to get my first event card. So right, what am I doing here? I'm meant to be improving Ryback, but I'm going to try not lose in the process. So as you can see here, tactic I'm using is going to get me some defeats, and I'm going to just accept that because, well, I'm here to try and improve Ryback in the process. So I should really be using him early on in the fights, not when it's like 1-1 thinking I'm probably going to lose now. I should use him, get him out of the way, and then try and win it. But we will see. So I'll play a couple of games, see if I can get Ryback to proc, watch his animation, and then I'm going to call it a night and get down to grind him. So let's have a go. Who's this against? Wee, isn't it? See, look, it's Brie Bella. She's amazing. Here we go. Power and speed. Now he's probably going to lose because I'm probably going to be against an ultra rare pro. But let's see. It might be super rare pro. Okay, I'm lost. Great. I get shell shocked, but I'm about to get fucking smashed to pieces by jumping freaking sidekick. Fuck's sake. Okay. Do I need to pop? Nah, he's going to have an super ultra, isn't it? So Shawn Michaels will be fine. Oh, just a normal epic then, as long as it doesn't pop. Cool. So we got the proc. Well, we didn't get to see him in action. Fine, I keep doing it until I get to see him in action. So, I do need to do my energies in a minute. One card still needs an energy. I'll go back to King of the Ring now after neglecting it. Okay, next one up will be Usher. Usher, I beat you before. Good? No? I thought it was alright. Bit ad hoc. No? Off the top of the old brain. Okay. This is definitely not a good one for me to put him in. Maybe I should have just taken a loss, actually. Now I'm going to want to try and win. Fuck it. Proc. I need a proc. No, I've lost. Training right back. This isn't going to work, is it? See, because I'm playing people at the top end of Ultra Rare Plus Plus, they're going to have like pretty good teams. They can't get to that rank unless their team is pretty similar to mine, because I'm not like massively into Epic. It means that unless I'm picking somebody who is dumbing down their deck, like I said before, one good card, and the rest are mediocre or rubbish, which will be pretty easy for me apart from that one game. Most of the games are going to be still kind of tightish. This is stupid, but I'm saying now, okay, I'm changing it. But this guy's going to have shit cards after this Sheamus. I mean, what the fuck is he doing? And he's well done, well done, mate. Congratulations, you win with Sheamus. Oh no, I stand corrected. He's got two. He's got two fucking pro cards, and I bet you the rest of it is that. You watch these divas, they're going to be common divas. How the... this guy must have done what I said. He must literally have one man in that team, which is a common card. I still don't know how he manages to get a legendary in there, and that pro Seth. And those divas weren't the worst divas in the world either. Right, Asher, fucking wanker. Add him to my fuck list. We'll go for Irving. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to probably save my Ryback until the second solo match, because the first match is likely to be their better card. So I'll keep him for a match that he can hopefully win. Putting him out first, he's coming against people that are too strong most of the time. Even here, even if he procced, he wouldn't have beaten Daniel Bryan. So now, solo, okay, cool. Hopefully, he'll be against a weaker card and he can win. I know, John Cena still beats him. Well, I might give up in a sec, okay? Getting to see Ryback's shell shock is proving to be more problematic and troublesome than I thought it would be. So... right, Jack J99. I got 99 problems, but Jack J ain't one. I know you like that. You can pretend you didn't, but I know you did. Okay, we're going to see a shell shock. Right, we win with Brie Bella. We get that 1-0 up. Comfortable. We now get the tag team. We want tag team now, so they can use the two good cards and it sets up. Yes, perfect. So we will now just roll out. We'll roll out my Shawn Michaels and Miz, known to lose. Here we go. Now we have the solo. All we need is the Ryback proc. Ryback proc. Ryback proc. Ryback proc. Here we go. Here it comes, the shell shot. Right, let's see. What's this going to look like? He's dizzy. Batista's dizzy. Meat hook clothesline into the shell shot. Sweet. There you have it, guys. Only took probably 3 hours to see. Ryback, shell shot, legendary card. My first event card. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to get busy here, just playing around with King of the Ring and playing some games to train them up. So I won't bore you with that, but I will come out soon, hopefully with a new episode. Show how my progress has gone and see if I can get that pull to get me into the Epic Plus Plus. Anyway, thank you. Take care. Look after yourself. Been watching MyTyme.